"The world must learn to work together or it will surely perish together," said Harry S. Truman. These words, spoken decades ago, ring truer today than ever before. The world stands at a crossroads. Tensions are high, conflicts simmer across the globe, the threat of a larger war looms. We must act now to prevent a spark from igniting a global fire. The world is changing, old alliances are weakening, new powers are rising. This creates uncertainty and instability. Countries are arming themselves, they are testing limits. The potential for miscalculation is high. This is a dangerous moment. We must understand the challenges we face. We must find ways to build a safer, more peaceful world. The world is no longer dominated by two superpowers. It is now multipolar. Many countries have power and influence. This creates both opportunities and challenges. Competition is growing between countries like the United States, China, and Russia. They all want to protect their interests. They all want to shape the world order. This competition can lead to mistrust and conflict. At the same time, global challenges require cooperation. Issues like climate change, pandemics, and terrorism affect us all. No single country can solve these problems alone. We must work together to find solutions. The current geopolitical landscape is complex. It demands careful navigation and a commitment to dialogue. We must find ways to manage competition while fostering cooperation. Several factors contribute to the current global tensions. Understanding these factors is crucial to addressing them. First, the rivalry between great powers is intensifying. Countries are engaging in military build-ups, cyber attacks, and propaganda campaigns. This creates a climate of fear and mistrust. Second, arms control agreements are eroding. These agreements, put in place to limit dangerous weapons, are being weakened or abandoned. This increases the risk of an arms race and the potential for catastrophic conflict. Third, regional instabilities continue to plague the world. Conflicts in the Middle East, Africa, and elsewhere create humanitarian crises and fuel terrorism. These conflicts often involve external actors, further complicating the situation. Finally, domestic polarization is on the rise in many countries. Political divisions, economic inequality, and social unrest create internal instability. This instability can spill over into the international arena, leading to conflict. Section 4, A Time of Reckoning, Why Now is Different. The world has faced dangerous moments before, but several factors make the current situation particularly concerning. The rise of multipolar competition means that there are more players with the potential to spark a global conflict. Miscalculations and miscommunications are more likely in a system with multiple power centers. Economic and technological pressures are also exacerbating tensions. Competition for resources, markets, and technological dominance can lead to conflict. The rapid pace of technological change, particularly in areas like artificial intelligence and cyber warfare, creates new risks and uncertainties. Domestic instability in many countries further complicates the situation. Governments facing internal crises may be more likely to resort to nationalism and military adventurism as a way to distract from domestic problems and rally support. The confluence of these factors creates a highly volatile global environment. The risk of a small conflict escalating into a larger war is significant. Section 5. Charting a Path to Peace. Actionable solutions. Preventing global conflict requires a multifaceted approach. We must address the root causes of tension while building mechanisms for peaceful conflict resolution. First, diplomacy must be at the forefront of our efforts. We need strong diplomatic engagement between countries, particularly between the major powers. Open channels of communication can help to build trust, manage disagreements, and prevent misunderstandings. Second, we must strengthen arms control agreements and prevent the proliferation of dangerous weapons. This includes reviving existing treaties, negotiating new agreements, and working to prevent the spread of nuclear, chemical, and biological weapons. Third, we need to bolster multilateral institutions like the United Nations. These organizations provide a platform for dialogue, cooperation, and conflict resolution. Strengthening these institutions can help to create a more stable and rules-based international order. Fourth, we need to promote responsible leadership at all levels of government. Leaders have a responsibility to prioritize peace, diplomacy, and cooperation over confrontation and aggression. Section 6. The power of collective action. Addressing the root causes of conflict is essential for long-term peace. This includes tackling issues like poverty, inequality, climate change, and lack of access to education and opportunity. We must work together to create a more just and equitable world. This means investing in sustainable development, promoting human rights, and ensuring that everyone has the chance to thrive. The challenges we face are complex, but they are not insurmountable. By working together, we can build a more peaceful and prosperous future for all. Section 7. A hopeful future, a world without war. The world stands at a precipice, but we have a choice. We can choose the path of conflict and destruction, or we can choose the path of peace and cooperation. The future is not predetermined. It is up to us to create the world we want to live in. A world without war is possible, but it will require courage, commitment, and a shared belief in our common humanity. Let us choose wisely. Let us choose peace.